When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown. When you got worries, all the noise and the hurry seems to help, I know. Downtown, just listen to the music of the traffic in the city. Linger on the sidewalks where the neon signs are pretty. How can you lose? The lights are much brighter there. You can forget all your troubles, forget all your cares. So go downtown. Things will be great when you're downtown. No finer place for sure. Downtown. Everything's waiting for you. Downtown. Downtown. Hi, Toomies. Woo, welcome to Sunday night. I'm Psychic Bob, and this is my buddy Lamb Chop. How you doing, Lamb Chop? Yeah, you're doing all right. Good. Oh my gosh. It's so good to be with all of you. Welcome. It's Sunday. Well, my name is Psychic Bob, also known as Bob Hickman, and I am your full-time professional psychic that you've got access to tonight. That's right. For those of you who are new, it's Sunday night, and we all gather. We do readings. We have fun. You know, as many of you know, Monday is my day off. So for me, Sunday evening is like my Friday night. I'm just now finishing a long week of work. It's been a good week. Thank you to all of you who've been calling for private readings and compact readings and astrology charts. You guys are the best. I've had such a good time working with all of you this week, and it's been a pleasure and a privilege and a great honor to read for all of you. So thank you for your support. But my week wouldn't be complete if I didn't end it here with my tubies. So after tonight, after the show, it's my Friday night. I watch Netflix with cola, and we chill and drink soda pop and tea and get all hyped up and eat chocolate and popcorn, all that good stuff. But for right now, we're going to focus on spirit. That's right. We are here, you know. And I am so glad you're here. There's Baroness Kolba. She's our moderator. She's in chat tonight. Everybody say hi to her. She got the blue wrench. What that means is if anybody bothers you, she's gonna chuck the wrench at. So we're not taking any what do we call it? Trolls tonight. You come in messing with us, you're going out. Not happening, not on our watch. And certainly not with Baroness Kolobob's at the helm. Also, if you have any problems with donations tonight for readings, let her know. If you have any tech issues, she'll help you. But I am so glad you guys are here, and welcome. Welcome. Yeah, Lamb Chop's all excited too. Well, gosh, it's so good to have all of you here. Oh, look, there's Starlight Workers here. Guys, please hold your donation. Scott, thank you for your donation. Can you please hold that? I'm going to have to come back to you. Do not donate until I start doing readings, okay? Because I've got announcements. We got to get through some stuff. But Scott, I'll have to come back to you. Baroness, make a note so I'll come back to Scott, okay? Scott says, my wife Tammy does not have YouTube. Can you give her a message from this? Okay, Scott, I'll come back to her in just a little while, okay? Thank you so much. But anyways, I want to just tell you, I've had the best week. Hey, there's my buddy Robin. Look, there's Robin Boston. There's Medina Belvin. Hey, Medina, good to see you. Yes, Medina, Lamb Chop's wearing an evil eye pendant. If you weren't here last week, you have to go see it on last week and Wednesday. We told the whole story about why he's wearing an evil eye. So go back and see last Wednesday. Okay. Yes, it's evil eye. Here, you want to look? There it is. Last Wednesday, Lamb Chop went to a farm to visit some mother sheep, and a bull charged him, and the bull threatened him with his eye. So he was scared he had the evil eye put on him. So that's why he's wearing that. There's Rita Lori. Oh my gosh. Isn't that great? There's Philippa, Gary. There's Stardust. Gosh, we got everybody here. Well, I tell you, it has been a wonderful week, a busy weekend. You know, on Saturday, yesterday, we had psychic development class. It was so much fun. We learned how to channel names. If you're interested in psychic phenomena, you might want to come out and join next Saturday's class, because we're going to do a little more on working with names. And then I'm teaching a special class next Saturday on how to hold a seance, what goes on in a seance, how to do it. If you want to learn how to do a safe seance and a safe way to communicate with spirit, we're going to do seance protocols next week. So come and join our class. You can register over at PsychicBob.com. Class is limited to 30 people, so you need to register early. Try to get in for this Saturday, okay, because it's going to be a big group. So we'd love to have you. Also, next Wednesday, the 28th, hold on, let me just double check my date here. Wednesday, the 28th at 7 p.m., we are going to be holding a private event. It's going to be an evening of psychic readings with Psychic Bob. And so if you are interested in getting on that, let Baroness Kolobobs know. I think we're now full for that, but I'm not sure. But I think we may have a waiting list going. So if you are interested in that, oops, hold on a second, I can't close all my stuff here. Okay. If you are interested in getting on that, for that event, you need to talk to Baroness Kolobobs, okay? And she will help you with that, okay? So that's going on. So we've got Saturday psychic development class. Wednesday is going to be the special event. It's $25 for the special event, but it's evening with Psychic Bob of reading. So it's a small group. Only 10 people are being admitted. It's $25, and I will do private messages and answer psychic questions. So if you want to be in on that, that's a big event. Come join us, all right? So Saturday, seances, psychic class on how to hold a seance. We're teaching class on that. And then Wednesday is an evening of readings with Psychic Bob, a message circle. We're going to bring our messages from the spirit world like we do here, but it's a small group, and you get to actually talk to me face to face. It's going to be held on Zoom. Okay, so it's $25. The psychic class is $30. It's 2 hours from 12 p.m. till 2 p.m. this upcoming Saturday. So it's been busy, and today I've been doing readings all day and having a great time. So thank you to all of you. All right, you all right? Yeah, all right. You like your link? You wearing your evil eyes are keeping you safe? Yeah, okay. Oh, you want some tea? He wants a cup of tea. All right, come on, get over here, drink some tea. There you go. All right. Why don't you go over there and sit down so I can talk to everybody? Okay, there you go. Yes, sit down. Go over there. He's such a show off. Well, I am glad you guys are here. Welcome. I got to show you this Wednesday. We're going to have an interesting Wiccan Wednesday. I found one of my charms. I thought I had lost it. I haven't worn it in a long time. The silver horn. It doesn't have to be silver. It can be any color. This is called the cornu, the Italian horn. You might see this a lot, especially if you're in New York. A lot of people in New York seem to wear these, where the Italian population side. But this is a magical charm. There's a whole history behind it. This Wiccan Wednesday, we're going to talk about the Italian horn, the mystical horn of power. So if you want to learn about that, make sure to join us on Wednesday, because we're going to have, during the day, it's going to be a pre-taped one. We're not doing a live this Wednesday because we're doing the private readings. But during the day, around noontime, we're going to have a video up about this. So make sure to check it out. Well, guys, listen, we are going to do some meditation now because we got to open the channel, okay? So I want everybody to gather around, because we got to raise the vibration and open the door to the spirit world, Yes, Medina, it's a horn pendant. It's called the magical horn. It's called, it's got a lot of different names. Sometimes it's called the cornu, which is Latin for horn, or cornucopia, or horn of power, horn of plenty, Italian horn. It's got a lot of names. But on Wednesday, we're going to talk about that, okay? So make sure to be here. All right. So we're going to start by doing some meditation. And I want you to get comfortable. And we're going to just start by closing eyes. Now, if you've never done meditation, just relax and follow us, All right. We're going to just close our eyes. And as we close our eyes, let's let go all the tensions of the day. Just relax and follow your breathing. And as we follow the breathing, I want you just to draw your attention down to the middle of your chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of your chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light, just a little pinpoint of light. And as you watch that pinpoint of light, I want you to make it grow a little brighter and a little larger. And as you watch it, it's going to grow and form into a glowing cloud of light, just like a cloud with a warm sun inside of it. Let it fill your chest area. All right. Now, if you have trouble visualizing, just imagine a current of warm air circling and swirling in the chest. What would it be like to have warmth there? All right. You got your clouds going, or your warm air currents. All right. Just focus on that for a moment. Now, we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to take that cloud of light and expand it all the way to the top of our head and all the way down to our feet instantly, so that our entire body fills with this cloud of glowing light. This will raise your vibration and put you closer in touch with spirit. All right, so watch that cloud. All right, you got that? Or if you're visualizing the air, feel the warm air. All right, now let's count down. All right, you ready? 3, 2, keep your focus. 1, blink up! Whoo, glory! All right. Our first donation tonight is my buddy Scott from Maryland, $10 donation. My wife Tammy does not have a YouTube. Can you give her a message from the spirit world? Thanks, Bob. All right, Scott, let me just step into her light. Hold on just a moment. This is for, yes, my spirit guide Fletcher's back here. Yes, it's for Tammy. Okay, bring them through. Hold on, somebody's coming in here. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Doris Stokes is coming in for your wife. Hi, yes, thank you. Doris, Tammy, I hope you can hear me or at least watch this in replay. Tammy, Doris is asking me to tell you that she wants to work more closely with you. She said the reason you and your husband were drawn to each other is both of you have past lives with connections to mediumship. And she said you actually carry some spirit power into this life. So you and your husband have some psychic power. And Doris said she wants to work with you to open the channel. There's also another voice I have coming in back here. This is a relative coming in. I want to place this on your father's side of the family. This sounds like it's a grandfather on the father's side, and I hear a man back here, and he's saying hello. He says, tell her I'm here. And I get the sense he's been in spirit a few years, and he just wants to come in and bring a presence. He said that he's coming in to help you. He said, you've been going through a lot of changes, and he's asked me to tell you, he says, let her know that I'm helping her adjust to her new life. So your new life down in North Carolina, your grandfather's interested in helping you. What's interesting is I get a sense during his life that he may have actually traveled to North Carolina or had some connection himself to that region. So he's just here being a support, bringing in a presence. Doris just said, she said, I'm going to help you feel his presence and sense him. So watch your dreams. He's going to be in contact and giving you signs from spirit. All right. Thank you so much, Tammy. Blessings to you. Thank you, Scott. Good to see you too. Blessings to both of you. All right. Oh my gosh, isn't that wonderful? You know, the spirit people are so good to all of us. We're really lucky. All right. There's another donation. Oh my gosh. Amy Radcliffe. Thank you. $4.99 above will get Psychic Bob special attention. Thank you in advance. Amy, thank you very much. Listen, Amy, I got to tell you right now, I'm stepping into your light. I'm getting a voice talking to me. This sounds like it's a grandmother on the mother's side here. And I hear this woman back here, and she said, talking up a storm. And she said, did you tell her to eat her vegetables? I don't know what she's talking about. She said, and drink some good whole milk and drink some tea. So she's talking about nourishing of the body here. And I feel like she comes in as to be a healer. And I hear your grandmother saying, she said, I'm raising her physical energy. If I want her to eat these things, fresh vegetables, milk, and tea. And she said, this is going to give you strength. She said, you've been a little depleted here. And your grandma says, she said, nah, we're going to strengthen her up. She's got a lot of work to do. Your grandmother's also asked me to tell you, she said, and she will help the spirits all over the world. So you have a calling to do some spirit work, and your grandmother wants to acknowledge it. Your grandmother said, she said, when I was alive, she said, I didn't know about that so much, but I knew of it, and I knew people that were involved. And she said, you have a gift. You have the light of the spirit workers. So that's coming here from Grandma. Sends her blessings. Thank you so much, Amy. Oh my gosh, there's Billy Mayer. Hello, Billy. Good to see you again, buddy. Hold on just a second. Billy asks, hi, Bob. Is a person hold on, I can't see this. Is a person named Devonta who works at my department. There is a person named Devonta who works at my department, and he seems cool and interesting. Was wondering if he would be a good friend for me. Thanks. Yeah, I think so. I feel like Devonta, this is what's strange. I feel like Devonta doesn't have roots that go back deep. Like his roots are from a different area, like he may have grown up in a different area, different state. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I feel like he doesn't really have deep connections in his life right now. And I think you could be a good friend to him. So, yes, I think he's good. Feels like he has a lot of fun. He likes to laugh. I get a lot of humor here. And I think you two will have a lot of fun. All right. Maybe tell him a joke because I feel like he loves humor. Okay. So there you go. Yes, it's a good mix. Good friend. Blessings. Yeah, there's Philip and Gary. Hey, Philip, good to see you. Oh. All right, Philip, let me just step into your light here. Hold on. Ooh, Philip, I don't know what's going on, but I'm in your light. I'm getting hit with gold light, like blazing. It's like power. Spirit is trying to move through you now, Philip, to do some major changes here. I want you to watch because I feel like the next 2 weeks, actually, I'm going to go extend this 4 weeks. Next 4 weeks, Fletcher's back here talking. He said the next 4 weeks are time for you to launch major initiatives. I get the sense this may be involving like a project you're working on, something that's creative or like business building. And Fletcher says, dare to take it to the heights that you can dream of. So I want you to kind of not be afraid to be ambitious right now, be putting yourself out there. I feel that there could be an element of partnership and or publicity connected to this. So the next month for you, it's all about new starts, new business opportunities, connecting to others. You're going to rock it. Gold light is a blessing. Ooh, you got a powerful blessing. Thank you so much. All right. Oh my gosh, there's Medina Belvin. $5 donation. Thank you, Medina. All right. Medina says, thank you, Bob Bears, for all you do. Thank you. Thank you. Any messages for me? Love and light. Hold on, Medina. Let's see what's going on here. Medina, I'm hearing a voice talking to me back here. I believe this is a grandmother here. This sounds like it's on the, I think it's the mother's side, grandmother on the mother's side here. And I hear this woman saying that she's coming in to work with you. She's talking about some healing to the body. She says your energy's been a little out of whack. She's talking about water. She said you're not drinking enough water. So your grandma's here with a big bottle of water. She's got a big water. So once you drink water, keep your body flushed out here. She's also talking about a family. She's talking about unity within the family. So she's going to be bringing you guys together as a family unit more. And she says to tell you that over the next month, she said it's like you start over again. She's talking about your husband and you. She said you guys have been feeling a little like not talking so much. And she said, I'm bringing them back together. She said they're meant to be. So there's love here building. She's helping you. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right. There's Kira Ellis. Hello, Kira, all the way from Australia, down under. What time is it there? It's like 10 in the morning, I think, the next day. It's like 10 in the morning on Monday. Hi, lovely Bob. Can I please have one of your special messages? XX. Thank you, Kira. Blessings to you. Thanks for staying up and visiting all the way from down under. I have a lot of followers in Australia and New Zealand, and I just love it. It's amazing to me that my show is picked up down there and people love it. I'm so touched that they watch. Thank you. Hold on, Kira. Let me just step in your life. Ooh, Kira, I'm hearing voices all around you. You've got angelic help right now. You have literally a choir of angels. I'm not joking. Like I'm hearing 20 voices and they're angelic because they have a beautiful harmony. And it's like they're singing, they're talking, they're praying. You're getting power right now, Kira, from the spirit world. And it's about you embracing your path. I feel like you've been kind of waiting on your path. And they're saying, we're putting power into you. I want you to follow right now your heart and soul, even if it means breaking from everybody around you. And people say, Kira's gone off the deep end. She just went and opened a yoga studio, right? Don't worry about what people say. You follow your calling, your path. I see healing around you. I see holistic stuff around you. And I feel like you're going to be working in that sort of industry. The angels are empowering you because you're going to influence a lot of people in the coming years. So let heaven guide you. All right. Particularly, I'm getting an angel named Muriel. It's a female voice talking to me. She said, I am Muriel. She's one of your angel guides and helping you as well. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh. Look, there's my buddy Maribel. $4.99. Thank you, Maribel. You know, Maribel, I got to tell you, when I'm walking in your light right now, I'm hearing Leslie Flint back here. He's all wound up. Leslie's asking me to tell you that he said, I'm back here. And he says, he said, getting ready to mix and mingle. He said that he wants to, the words he said, I want to be in on the important phone calls. So I think this week there are going to be some important phone calls that come in by Friday. Leslie said, I'll be on the line with you. So it looks like you've got some help. Please make sure before you do any calls, you slow down, listen, because he's going to give you words and ways to deal with stuff. I have to tell, I feel like this Friday is an important call, but I have to be honest, not trying to scare you, but I feel like somebody's going to try to maybe introduce some terms to a business arrangement that you're not feeling. And Leslie said, if you're not feeling it, he said, just say no. He said, they'll still work with you, but don't let them twist you. All right. Nothing bad. It's just somebody's trying to get some edge here, some advantage. And he said, if you're not feeling it, don't do it. Okay. So he'll be with you. Listen to him. Thank you so much. All right. There's Star Lightworker. $4.99. Thank you, Star, for the Baroness. All right, Baroness, this is for you, sponsored by Star. Hold on just a second. Thank you, Baroness. Baroness just put in the chat. 10 people will be chosen to take part in Wednesday private night of readings. All right, so make sure you get on the list, all right? All right, Baroness, this is for you. Thank you for your service tonight. Hold on, let's see who's Doris is still here. Okay, Fletcher said Doris. Doris, are you there? Step forward, you disappeared on me. There you are, I can see. All right, Doris is here. Yes. Baroness, Doris is asking me to tell you. She said, oh, that nasty gentleman. She said, these are the troubled souls. And she said, my dear, when I brought you there, I didn't see ahead enough to warn you about that. She said, I knew that you'd be working with Earthbound. She said, she said, this man, she said, someday he'll be an Earthbound, but for now, he's just a troubled Earth human. And she said, you don't have to put up with that. This is her word. She said, we're going to have him removed soon. So she said, don't you up and unroot yourself. She said, stand your ground. You will be protected. She said, he's going. She said, in the next week, he's going. So something's happening. Some intervention is going to be taken away or put out. So stand your ground, speak your truth. Doris also says to tell you, she said, I wouldn't change residences now. She said, things are changing quickly for you. She said that this Thursday, there's another call of inquiry. And it sounds like it may be something related to some housing people and housing situation. And she said another call of inquiry. And I don't think you're moving this Thursday, but I think the chain, you will get some evidence that things are moving along from what she says. And she says in the next 2 to 3 weeks, she said you'll get more evidences. So things are going. I wish they're going quicker, but Doris is giving me a timeline. So this week's another inquiry from the powers that be. And then the next week will be another thing. Looks like a meeting, and there may be some more definite timelines at that point. So Doris said it's in motion. That's from her. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. Oh my gosh, there's Lady Bree. Oops, hold on, Lady Bree. I just lost her. There it is. Lady Bree. Woo. She's being followed by Sandra D. Lady Bree, Sandra D. $5 donation. Thank you, Lady Bree. Hi, PsychicBob. Are there any messages? Oh, I love the crystal ball that you put on that. Are there any messages for me? Thank you. I got to show you. I always keep my crystal ball here on the table when I do readings. It just helps me go into a trance state. Isn't that beautiful? This is my first crystal ball. It's like from the 1990s I ever bought. It's like 25 years old, this crystal. Isn't that lovely? So anyways, old crystal. This was made in America. They don't make them in America anymore. So this is a collector piece. All right, Lady Bree. Let me see what's going on. Hold on. I got voices coming in here. Yes, Doris is back here for you. Doris said, Lady Bree, she said she's helping heal some depression. She said, you've been feeling a little stuck. And she said, there, dear. She said, we women feel things more deeply than the men. And she's literally laying her hands on your forehead. She said to calm you, to soothe you. She's putting like a little cloth. She said it's a prayer cloth, an anointed prayer cloth with holy oil on it. She's touching your forehead. All right. She said Lady Nimue is here as well. Hold on. Nimue's. Oh, there's Merlin. Lady Nimue and Merlin are both here together. Oh, that's lovely. Lady Nimue is asking me to tell you, Bree. She said, just be gentle with yourself, dear. She said, you're on track with things spiritually. And she says, don't worry about it. She said, you don't have to strain yourself. She said, let us work through you to help you. Merlin's asking me to tell you that he's coming in as well, because he said that he's giving you extra visionary power. He said he stands as a bodyguard as well. So you've got both of them on each side of you. Stay close to them. Thank you so much. Oh, something's wrong with my computer. Somebody's hacking me. All right, there's Sandra D. Hello, Sandra D. Thank you so much. Blessings, $4.99. Thank you. Yesterday was peaceful, but he's just been here, just not listening to his lawyer. I'm telling you, trouble. Now Odin is all wound up again. Anything for us. Thank you. You know, I think you're going to have to approach this. I'm serious. Hold on. Leslie Flynn's back here. Yeah, he's agreeing. He said, go ahead. Leslie Flynn's agreeing with me. I was about to say, and he heard my thought. I was about to say, I think you're going to have to approach this now from danger, emotional endangerment to the child. His behavior is disruptive to your child. Okay? And that's not good. He may argue, well, I'm his father. I can see him. But, you know, I think that his suicide attempts need to be noted before a judge. I think you should revisit the order, because I feel like you just need a different set of eyes on it, and that he is a danger to himself and to others still. You know, when the courts ignore these orders, I'm telling you, Sandra, it just upsets me, because nobody's going to go file an order like that unless they're really in having a lot of trouble. You cannot file those orders as falsely, because it really will come back to bite you. So I think you're going to have to talk to your lawyer about going at this from a different rate. Leslie said in the meantime, he'll be there as a guardian. And he said, Archangel Michael is here as well. So you've got both of them. I'm so sorry you're going through that, but you've got to revisit the filing of the restraining order. Okay? Talk to your lawyer, please. Thank you so much. All right. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. I can't read. My eyes are going tonight. There's Ellie, $2 or €2. Thank you, Ellie, all the way from Europe. Hi, Bob. Have you any messages for my dad? Thanks. Hold on, Ellie. Let's see if I got anybody back here. Doris, are you there? Hold on. I think Doris wants to help. Yeah, I'm trying to reach Ellie's dad. Okay. Ellie, I'm not trying to upset you, but this is what I'm being told. I'm being told your father is still on Earth. It's like he's earthbound. And they're saying that you need to pray for him. He's not crossed to the light. So I think there's an issue here where you need to focus on trying to get him over to the light. He's not in the light. That doesn't make him bad. It just means he's holding back. And I think it's because he's worried about you. So I want you to talk to him and say, Dad, I'm okay. If you want to go over, go. But he's not a bad person. It's not like him being evil or ominous. It's that he doesn't want to let go of the earth life. So Doris has asked me to relay that to you. Leslie Flint is here as well, and he said that he will help you with your father. Okay, I'm sorry I can't get him through tonight, but you need to work on that. Okay, it sounds like there's been some sort of thing. He's gone back to the earth, or he's about to come over, but he's literally staying on the earth, and he doesn't want to let go. Okay. Blessings to you, dear. Thank you. All right. There's Robin Boston, $5 donation. Hello, Robin. Any message tonight? Thank you and blessings. Hold on, Robin. Let's see what's going on here. Hold on. Yes, Leslie's still here. Yes. Robin, Leslie said that the spirit world has a new spirit doctor that's coming to you. Hold on. Who is this? Bring him through. Leslie's got him here. Yes. Yes. What is your name? You're okay. There's a man talking to me here. It's interesting because he's talking in a French accent. And he said he was a doctor on Earth. He was a doctor in the early 1900s. Looks like he crossed over in the 1950s. And he says, since coming to the spirit, I've been developing healing techniques over here and influencing medicine on the earth. He gives the name of Jardin. He said, I'm Dr. Jardin. And Dr. Jardin, Jardin is how it's spelled, Jardin. And he said, I'm Dr. Jardin. He says, I am going to help bring healing to her body. He's asking me to tell you that he says that the medicines they want to try, he said, be open to being a bit of a lab rat. He said, your body is going to be used to unorthodox procedures and medicines. He said, the same old isn't going to work for you. He said, take the newer stuff, do the experiments. He said, it's going to work for you. So Dr. Jardin's helping you. You may have yet another change in medicine in the next month. And he said, they may start you on a second medicine or a different medicine. And he said, it'll be fine for you. All right. So keep notice with your doctor what's going on. Dr. Jardin's helping you from the spirit. Thank you, Leslie. They're amazing. I love when they bring over people. You never know what's going to happen. Thank you. There's Star Lightworker, $4.99. Thank you, Star, for Steve Wells. All right, let's see what the spirit has. This is for my buddy Steve. Anybody back there for Steve? Yes. Yeah, Leslie Flint is still here. Yes, Leslie's asking me to tell you that he wants to help Steve with the work situation. He's talking about this week and next week are important weeks. Be by his phone. Looks like there's some calls coming in. One may be a phone interview. And I feel like the second one may also be another phone interview. I get the sense it's maybe the same company. So they're saying that things are turning for Steve in the next 2 weeks. All right. Tell him to ask Leslie to keep him alert to know what to say. I kind of feel like they may ask some trick questions, not trick questions, but challenging questions. And he needs to let Leslie guide him through that process. But the next 2 weeks looks like there's going to be some opportunities open. Blessings to you. Stay close to Leslie. Thank you. All right. There's Jaden P. $6.93. I don't know what country I'm in. All right. You know, I talk to Barris Colbobs all day long. She's in England. So we're always talking about pounds and pence. And then I get back to America and I'm dollars and cents. And then I got euros thrown in. And then I got a lot of friends in Germany and Austria and all over the world. I can't keep straight $1, their currency, I bet. Thank you, Jaden. Hello, Bob. Blood type. Oh, sorry, Jane. I'm not allowed to talk about that. My channel will be shut down if I bring that up. I can't even read your question. I'm so sorry. Let me come back to you. All right. Think of a totally different question. I'm banned from that topic. Okay. All right. I'm so sorry. Cola, will you explain to Jay? Jane's a good friend of mine. He's not making trouble, Cola, but explain to him the rules. Thank you so much. Jaden P. Thank you. There's Ellie, €5. Hello, Ellie. I'm so sorry I wasn't able to get your dad through earlier. Let me see if there's anybody else back here for you. I wasn't hearing their voices, so let me just see. Who's going to help Ellie tonight? Right? Doris? Doris is back here for you. Oh, that's nice. Yes. Oh, she's here. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You have a guide that's going to be working with you, Ellie. This is lovely. This is Silverbell. And she's a beautiful Native American girl. She wears her hair in braids, long plaits, black hair. She's about 18 years old. She wears buckskin clothing. Silverbell said that she's coming in to work with you because she wants to help you be able to talk more to the spirit world. It looks like you're going to be able to do some spirit communications. And you have a gift for working with earthbound souls. So as we were talking about your father, there's other people as well that you're going to start to having communion with that are people. Now, when we talk about earthbound, doesn't mean they're evil A lot of earthbound souls are just people who are scared to leave the earth. They get so attached to it. And so Silver Bell's coming in. She's going to help you with your father and with the other spirits around you. Silver Bell's asking me to tell you as well. She said, this is her word. She says, I'm opening up emotional freedom for her so she feels free to embrace her gifts. I feel like this last year you've just been feeling boxed in or closed in. Some way it's like people are making you feel stifled. And she said, I'm going to free you from feeling the need to live up to others' expectations. So Silverbell comes in to give you some freedom of mind and thought and soul, and to help you develop some psychic talent. All right, so stay close to Silverbell. She's working with you. Oh, okay. She just flipped a silver coin over here, Ella. I think there's some more money coming your way. Blessings to you. It looks like by December there's some opportunity with some more money. I don't know if it's a job offer or somebody's giving you money. I'm not getting it clear. She just said money comes in December. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Good to see you. All right. There's a therapist, $4.99. Thank you, therapist. Hey, therapist. Hey, Bob, can spirit or my guides tell what I need to do? Credit is an issue keeping me without an apartment. It's frustrating because I'm starting over. No, I hear you. I know you've been blocked on a lot of fronts, hon. Let's see who can help with this. Yeah. Rose is coming in here. You know my spirit guide, Rose. Rose is back here for you, therapist. And she says to tell you, she said, she wants you, now this is going to sound weird. She said she wants you to go look. There's a set of apartments. This is what she said. She said, rent assistance. What she means is there are some apartments where the rent is subsidized part of the city. It's not this necessarily project housing. It's private apartments, but at a certain income level, you'll qualify for an apartment, and part of the rent is assisted by the city. That's what she's talking about to me. And she said rent assistance. So she wants you to do a research. She said rent assisted, income advantaged. That's the word she's saying. Apartments. She said they're beautiful apartments, and she said your credit will not be looked at so closely. She said they may ask a question about it. She said be honest with them, but she said it will not be a block. I feel like this opens up literally this week. All right, so don't wait on this. I want you to look up those terms in your area. I feel this is not far from where you are, like within literally a mile, maybe a mile and a half, 2 miles at the most, but not farther than that. So that's the space I want you to look at from where you are. Do a 2-mile radius and search for those terms. This is where it's going to be. All right. It looks like it's walk-up apartments, 3 stories, possibly brick or cinder block. But it's nice. They're nice apartments. All right. That's where you're going to go. Just remember this word, the name ocean or water or something. Like they might call themselves oceanside apartments or waterside or water bay side, something like a water bay ocean connected to the name as well. And I keep seeing the number 7 and 4 predominant in the address. All right. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right. Do it this week. You cannot wait. Thank you. There's Amanda S. $4.99. Thank you, Amanda. Blessings. Hi, Bob. How are you? Psych Bob's good. A little tired. I've been working all week doing readings, but I love it. You know, it's a good tired. You know what I mean? Like when you've been working. So I'm good. Thank you. If Maria was alive with me in 69, then how did she die? Because she had also to die young, going to be born in 75. Thank you. I believe it was an overdose. It was an alcohol thing. I think she drank, and this is what they tell me. She had bleeding of the stomach, so she bled in her sleep. The alcohol somehow weakened her stomach lining, and she hemorrhaged. That happens to people sometimes, but they're showing me that. So she died of an internal hemorrhage, somehow alcohol related. I don't think she was an alcoholic per se. I think that though her body just was weak and alcohol was like poison to her. So even just one drink made her hemorrhage, So that's how she died. Okay. I'm so sorry to tell you. But guess what? You're back. And that saying, all that is old is new again. You're back in this life and rocking it. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, there's my buddy Joe Burns, $10 donation. Oh, thank you, Joe. Blessings to you. Joe, it's weird. You've been on my mind this week. I had a dream about you. I was going to call you. I've been so busy. But anyways, I just had a dream that we were like at a bar. We went to a restaurant together, and you and me and Natalie, and we were just having drinks together. I just remember it. And Cola was there. And then there was like 2 other people from YouTube. I don't know who they were, but like, oh, those are my YouTube friends. And they were all, that's just weird. Anyways, that was my dream. I forgot I was going to call and tell you that. It was a cool dream. We're all happy. We're drinking a beer. I remember I had an ale and you had an ale too. And I was saying, Joe, do you ever drink ale? And you said, love it. I don't know if you actually drink ale. In my dream, you're drinking an ale. Anyways, not that I'm encouraging drinking. I'm just saying that's how the dream was. All right. Listen, Joe, I want to step into your life. Good to see you. Welcome. So anyways, Joe, listen, right now I'm walking into your life. I've got Doris Stokes revved up back here, and she says, tell Joe and Natalie. She said, I'm helping both of them. Joe, they're asking me to talk to you about your shoulder or your arm. I know Natalie's had a shoulder and neck issue, but they're pointing out one on you as well. I want both of you to be very careful right now lifting stuff. Doris says, be gentle with yourself. She says to tell you that there's some changes coming. She says the new year will open up more prosperity. So maybe not till January, but in January, it's like you're getting a break. There may be an issue coming of a move in the new year. Not that you're being evicted or anything like that. It's more like something opens up money-wise and opportunity-wise. So both of you may find that the new year brings a blessing to you. I feel in the immediate, though, right now, I want you and Natalie to focus on practicing hearing spirit guides, because what they're showing me is over the next few months, there are going to be a lot of changes coming. Like you may, have a chance to do a move. You may have some new work opportunities, but you've got to hear the spirit to be guided in the right way. I just heard Archangel Michael back here, and he said that he's working with both of you. And I'm getting a voice here of your mother as well. And your mom said, she said, yes, she says, tell Joe. She always calls you Joey. I don't know why she never called, but that's how she talks to me. She says, tell Joey, she said, that I'm going to help him get everything sorted, and said that you and Natalie are going to have a lot more comfort and peace in the next year. So 2023 is about kind of things getting on track in a more peaceful way for both of you. So she's helping you. Archangel Michael's helping you. Doris is helping you. You got some powerful spirit allies. Please right now be careful with the arms. I feel like this is an issue. It's kind of like an arthritic condition, but it's also connected to some ligaments. So you can have double issue going on in your arm. Please, if you're having any problems, see a doctor, of course. They're talking to me also about Natalie's neck and shoulder area as well, inflammation. So both of you may need to work with some doctors. I would like to encourage both of you also perhaps to see acupuncturists, because I feel like even the doctors may have some struggle healing this. Acupuncture would facilitate healing. So, I say God made doctors, God made healers. Work with both of them. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Good to see you. All right, there's MJS Breezy. Oops. Hi, MJS Breezy. Hola, Psychic Bob. Wholeness. Thank you. Blessings. Thank you. I really need some guidance. Any messages from Spirit? I appreciate you. Thank you, hearts. Yay, hearts to you. All right. Hold on, MJS Breezy. Somebody's talking back here. Doris is back here again. I hear you. Yep. Yeah. MJS Breezy, Doris says that you're at a crossroads now. And she says there's new job opportunities coming. And she said new opportunities for friendship and love. So it's kind of like your whole world's shifting. She says to tell you in the next month it gets settled out. But she says right now, she said, this is her words, it's time to move on. So if you've been thinking about leaving a job or getting out of a relationship, She said, time to move on. That's her little word. She said, don't be afraid of change. She said, the change is going to bring you freedom and prosperity. That's her words. So you're ready to do some transition right now. But she said, you're a little scared, like you're holding back. She said, tell her not hold back. She said, you're ready. Just go with the flow. She said, people will support you on the way. Okay. So I'm going to tell you that's what she's saying. I just got to go with it. That's her words. She said, you're ready for change. Don't hold back time to move on. So wherever you're in a holding pattern, just decide I'm done and I move forward and you will be free. And she said, you're not losing anything. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. I hope that helps a little bit. All right. Thank you so much. There's Tammy Sabruno. Hey, Tammy, good to see you. Thank you, Tammy. Good to see you. Good evening, Bob, and messages for Chuck and I. Doris has worn off on me. I'm making cupcakes. She loved to bake. Have a great evening. I'm so glad. You know, Doris, she was a homebody. When she wasn't out on tour, she said her favorite thing was to clean her house and bake. That's so funny. Love that. Hold on, she's back here for you. She said, oh, good on her. She said, good on you for doing that. She's very pleased. Yes, yes. Sure. Doris is bringing over here somebody. Hold on. Who is that? Yes. Oh, I can see her. Yes. Uh-huh. You have a wonderful medium here. Mm-hmm. She was from Portsmouth, England during the war. I think you know who I'm talking about. And it was your spirit guides here. And she said, I'm getting her ready for seance work. Okay. And thank you so much. And I'm hearing another voice. Hold on, you've got two voices going here. Yes, this is for Chuck as well. Jack Weber and Ruben are back here. Okay. And they're both back here. And we said, we love this fine Scottish lady. This is your spirit guide they're talking about. And Jack is asking your husband and said, please continue to make time for us. They're saying that both of you are going to start doing, this is their words, dark room seance work. Okay. And they're saying you don't have to be afraid. It's as natural as daylight seance work. That's what they said. Okay. Your guy Helen's talking to me. She said, yes. She said, that's what I mean. So Helen is asking me to tell you that she wants you to do dark room seance work. And Jack is saying he wants Chuck to do. So I think you two should maybe try some experience where you sit for your own development. Chuck sits for his, but then you also have time where you sit together and try to raise the power. They're talking about physical mediumship. You know, I think that's so exciting. I want to come over and be part of it. Call me. But they're saying that. Ruben said, I'll get the vibration higher. I'll sing for Chuck. That's his words. And Helen Duncan, Tammy is saying, she said, I'm raising ectoplasm. So I don't know if you've been having a sense like feeling like strings are coming out of your body, but that's the beginnings of ectoplasm formation. So it feels like you're just sitting in a room. It feels like somebody's pulling like bubble gum off of you or like hairs. Okay, just be aware of that. That's it. And Chuck may experience that as well. But you've got Jack, Ruben, and Helen Duncan all with you. Okay. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. All right. There's natural selection. Hello, natural. Oops, hold on a second, guys. Something's going on in my chat. All right, natural selection, $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Hi, are there any Scottish spirits or gods watching over me? Thank you, Bob. Hold on, natural selection. Let's see who you got. Is there anybody from? Yes. Interesting. Okay. I'm being given two names for you, natural selection. One is Baldur, Celtic god Baldur. I literally heard him say Baldur is guiding. So Baldur is a Celtic god is with you. And the other name I'm hearing is Macbeth. You know who was king of Scotland? Macbeth. Macbeth is also around you. Macbeth says that you have a past life connection to him. And he said, since coming to spirit, he said, I've had to do an awful lot of work to raise my vibration. He had some struggles on earth, but he said now he's in the light. So you got Macbeth and Baldur around you. Macbeth is saying that this is what he said, research your roots. You have roots that are ancient, connected to Celtic ties and to Scotland. And he's holding up a shield. It looks like the Royal Arms of Scotland on the shield, the lion rampant, that is. It's like a golden shield with a red lion. So he said you carried such a shield at one point. So Baldur and Macbeth. Isn't that strange? Wow. I've never got a message from Macbeth. Thank you. I'm very honored. Thank you, Your Majesty. There you go. Blessings to you. There's Maria Lane. Hello, Maria, $4.99. Thank you for your donation. Who was I to Sir Lancelot in a past life? Do you want me to really tell you, Maria? All right, I'm going to tell you. You were one of his girlfriends. Now, it's true Lancelot's heart really beat for Guinevere, but he was a little bit of a ladies' man in his younger year, and you and him dated for a while. You didn't marry each other. You were pretty much a free spirit in that life. He said, no man's going to control me. But you all had a little fling, shall we say. And so he had a special place for you in his heart. You did for him, but you knew that you'd never marry, but you do have a link romantically to him. Thank you so much. Blessings. All right. Oh my gosh, here's my buddy Sandra. Sandra Bradley. Hello, Sandra. Hey, Bob, any messages from Spirit? I can really use some spirit light right now. Hold on, Sandra. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. Wow. Edgar Casey's coming in here for you, Sandra. Edgar Casey wants you to know that you and he have a past life connection. One of your former lives was in the 1920s, 1930s, and you used to go to him for readings. You actually lived near him, and you would contact him for readings. So he said in the 30s, he said you were worried about the Depression years when nobody had money. And he said this time around, he said you made sure that you wouldn't be like that. But he said this time your struggle is dealing with family and emotional things. And he said that he's coming in to bring calm to the house and happiness. He's asking me to tell you right now that your husband, he said your husband's getting frazzled by family. His family's getting his mind all turned around. You're going to have to intervene to help get your husband not to get caught up in other people's dramas. That's what he said. So he's going to come in to bring you some peace, restore calm to the house, and work with you. And he says, don't worry about money. You have a guarantee from Spirit that you will not struggle anymore in this life. So he's with you, but he said he's bringing strength to the healing, to the emotions, to the marriage, and to the family connections. All right. Watch in the next 2 days. Things will get back on track. That's from him. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. Oh my gosh, there's Star Lightworker, $5 donation. Thank you, Star. Blessings, Bob. No need to elaborate if you can't. What's the light coming from my eyes? Is it dangerous or blinding? Different than previous flashes? I'll just let me just put it this way, Star. There exists a technology to affect the visual cortex. It's actually illusory. It's not going to damage your actual eye, but it triggers responses between the brain's optic cortex and the optic nerve. It's illusory, though, in a sense it's a projection projected into you, but it won't hurt you. I've experienced this myself, so I can speak from experience. It won't hurt you, it won't blind you, but it is meant to intimidate and to scare. I hope that helps. And as far as blocking it, there's no way I know to block it. I'm sorry. But just ignore it as much as you can, and you'll find that it doesn't become a problem. They'll just forget about it after a while. I hope that helps. Thank you. There's Jesper Clausen. Yay, Jesper. Thank you, Stardust. 50 Danish Corona. I had a biological blueprint or DNA upgrade. I went in through her solar plexus and saw codes and perhaps meridians in black and white, leaves and trees. Please explain. You know what's happening is when you're trying to read somebody and go into their energy field, the DNA carries not only genetic information, it carries memory. I believe, it's been my belief for a long time, and I think science is going to discover this soon. So you're tapping into what we call coded genetic memory, and we all carry it with us. So that's what that is. And so don't worry about it. That's actually a special gift that you have. So just, what you want to do is if you don't want all that, you can say filter that out. Or if you want more of it, say, help me to see that. But that's what it is. It's coded genetic memory from past lives and part of the soul journey. Because our DNA not only carries our current life, it carries our family history and memory. So some of it is their memory of their family line as well as your own soul journey. So that's why it is. It kind of can come all in like that. I hope that helps. Good question. Thank you, Jesper. Blessings to you. All right. There's Medina Bell and $5 donation. Thank you. Thank you. I started a new job. Can you please see how things will turn around me and will I have a good pay? Thank you. Yes. Doris just said, she said, Medina's at the right place at the right time. So it does look like you'll be fine there. I don't see any complications. But Doris said, she said, don't play a game with them. Don't make up stuff about like if you need time off. She said, be very honest. She said, they'll work with you. But if you're playing a game, they won't. So that's all you need to know. I don't think you're dishonest. But she's just saying like you might be tempted to say, well, I don't want to tell them I need to take off for the kids. So I'll say I'm sick. And she says, tell them the truth in every circumstance. All right. Yeah, I see more money coming to you, but it won't be till next year, probably around February, March. All right. But you'll be secure. Blessings to you. Thank you. There's Gary M. $20 donation. Thank you, Gary. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any good messages from my spirit guides or other guides? Thanks and blessings to you. Thank you, Gary. Good to see you. Right now I'm walking into your light, Gary, and I'm getting all these voices. I'm getting like, this is somewhere, I'm getting Pleiadians, I'm getting Arcturians. I feel like you've got like a whole star people convention going on around you. And I hear a man talking. It's not Commander Astor. I thought it was, but it's a different voice. All right. He just gives me a name, Commander X. He says, I am Commander X. And he said, I use X because my true name is too complex. He said he has a connection to the Arcturians. And he's asking me to talk to you about time-space travel. It looks like some of the work you're going to do will eventually tap in on the time-space continuum and how that works. So this is really interesting. Commander X is saying he's coming in to give you a new level of knowledge. I just heard Doris come in as well. And she said, Liz is coming in. Hold on, Gary. Liz is back here as well for you. And Liz is asking me to tell you. She said, tell Gary, she says, keep focused on his spiritual work. She said, I'm working on the money side. She said, tell him, don't get anxious. There's nothing he can do. It's in our hands. So the spirit people are taking care of the financial stuff. But she's talking about October as a very strong turning point and resolution around some of this financial stuff as well. So Liz said, you stay focused on your channeling. We're working on it on that side. All right. So you got spiritual and material stuff going on in the spirit pretty actively around you right now. Doris just said, she said, New Year. She just said the word New Year. And she said, Gary will walk land in the new year. So January, I think you're traveling to the West. And I think you're going to seriously entertain land purchase. Just remember it. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right. Oh my gosh, there's Colleen Radava. Hold on, Colleen. Just lost your thing. There it is. Colleen Radava. Thank you, Colleen. 1999. Wow. Thank you. You guys are so generous. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Colleen. You guys are wonderful. Hi, Psychic Bob. Does Spirit have a message for me tonight? Thank you, dear friend. Thank you, Kelly. Kelly and I have been friends for years. God, we go back like at least 10 years now, I think. Maybe longer. Hold on, Kelly. Let me step into the light here. You know, I got to tell you, right now I'm walking into your vibration. Big field of blue and purple. Beautiful light. This tells me you're using your upper chakras, third eye and crown and throat chakra. I feel right now you're in manifestation mode, Colleen. And what I mean by that is I feel like you're ready for some more changes, like moving forward in a relationship, moving forward financially, taking on even bigger jobs. So right now, think about what you want. Like maybe you want to commit to a new car, right? You think, I'm ready to take on a car. I've never bought a new car in 10 years. That's a big step. Go ahead and start to plan some major steps now, because they're showing that what you want, you're going to get. Literally. I feel like this is from now till December. So you've got like a 3-month window period. October, November, December is a window period here for manifestation for you. Hold on. Doris is saying so. Yes. Okay. Also, Archangel Raphael is coming in here for you, Colleen, and he's asking me to tell you, he said that he's strengthening the heart, that you have joy in love, joy in relationship, and happiness, and open-hearted communication. So Raphael's working with you. Doris is working with you as well. And you've got a lot of spirit help around you. So hang in there, watch the next 3 months, and start to really manifest, because you have the power to create, to manifest. Start with spirit and then watch how it works in the material. Okay. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right. There's Baroness Colobas, £1.79. Thank you. Is it true I'm of Odin ancestry, as the site reckons? I'm going to say yes. Yeah, because when I step into your light and I'm asking that, they're showing me a clear line, like person to person to person to person. So I feel it is accurate. Yes. Okay. One of the things I'd like you to do, Baroness, is I want you to like get some runes and try to do rune reading, because you know Odin was the ultimate rune master, and I think he's going to give you some profound and powerful experiences with the runes. So, in a short answer, yes. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right. Oh my gosh, there's Glittery Rainbow, €5. Thank you, Glittery. Blessings to you. Listen, Glittery, right now I'm walking into your light here, and I'm hearing Commander Ashtar, the Pleiadians. And he said, we're getting our workers prepared for a greater revelation. He says next year in 2023, he said, we will give her so much stuff she will not be able to sleep at night. So it looks like they're ramping up their powerful psychic connections with you. And you're going to start getting a lot more visible signs of the presence of their ships and communications. Okay, so I feel like, you know, it's building. It's not going to be really till 2023 that you get even more evidence, but a little more building every month leading up to that. So keep attentive, stay close to Commander Ashtar and the Pleiadians, because they're definitely drawn to you. All right. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right. Hold on. I've got some tech issues going on here, guys. Oh, no. All right, Glittery Rainbow, there you are. Another €5. Thank you so very much. I learned today that our dog W died. I'm very sad. I am so sorry. Was it his time to go? It was really unexpected for me. Thank you. Yes. You know, animals have their own soul journey. And I do feel that it was your time for him to go. I know it's unexpected, but you know, that animal came into your life to help you through a period of your life. And that period of your life is done. And it completed its work and it knows it can go. So I know it's sad for us and for you particularly, but take comfort in the fact that that dog came to be a guide and a blessing to your life. And he did that. He helped you to get beyond some very rough times, because I keep seeing him sitting by you when you're very depressed and sad. And that was his purpose. And now you're coming into a time of greater freedom, greater happiness. So he gave you the strength to get where you are. Now he's done and he's at peace. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. So sad. Our animals really are so much part of our journey. Blessings to you, Melanie. There's Jesper Clausen, 35 Danish Corona. We're still going to go have a beer together, Jesper. Maybe we'll have a Danish Corona beer. Any messages from my lovely guides? Thanks, Bob. Hold on, Jesper. Let me step into the light here. Jesper, I have to tell you right now, I'm hearing Semjasa, a lady named Semjasa and Leia. Both of them are talking. And Semjasa said, Leia and I are like cousins. And they're both talking to me about, they said, we stand on each side of him to strengthen his channel, to balance the energy flow. So I want you to call on Semjasa and on Leia, because I'm getting both of them here around you. I also hear Edgar Casey coming in here for you as well. And he says, tell Jesper, he said, I'm strengthening his body so he doesn't get damage to the nervous system. When you channel, there is a real danger that you can overtax your nervous system and it can really make you have some problems. He said that's not going to happen. He said, stay close to me. I'm staying close to you. So when you sit down and channel, remind Edgar Casey to be present. I mean, he'll be there, but make a personal connection with him. And then I want you to let the two girls stand on Semjasa and Leia. And you've got, your kind of power trio there between Edgar Casey and the two girls. You're going to rock it. Be open to that, to the increase, because for them to bring in extra people like that, that means they're increasing your channel. So good for you. You're getting there little by little, You're building the power, and I think it's good. So go on, continue on. All right, there's Maribel F, $4.99. Thank you, Maribel. Blessings to you. All right. Listen, Maribel, right now I've got Leslie still back here, and he's telling me something. Hold on. Yes. Oh, okay. Bring them through. Maribel, Leslie has your sister back here. That's lovely. What a surprise. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he was going to bring a message. And he says, her sister said, I got your sister back here. She's just going like this, blowing kisses to you. And she said, I love you. I love you. Thank you. She said, I owe you my life. She said, listen, she said, thank you for your love through the years for the kids. And she said, I'm going to help you with them as well. So she's coming in. She said, and I'm going to help you get that house situation sorted. She said, you gave my children a home when they needed one. And she said, I'm going to get you a home soon. So your sister, I want you to call on her, invoke her help as you're going through housing transition, because she's coming in to help you with that. Isn't that wonderful? So call on her and Leslie. You got a powerful spirit allies. All right. She says to tell you that by December, the house is going. So she said, it's not much longer. All right. So it looks like that's the time frame. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. There's Sophia, 249 Philippine pesos. Thank you, Sophia. Hi, PsychicBob. Want to ask if I have a past life with KT or who he was before. Thanks. Sophia, I don't pick up a past life link with him. I mean, I'm not saying it couldn't. I just don't see it. They're not showing it to me. But in one of his past lives, he was a Japanese fisherman. He lived near Okinawa, and he used to catch fish. He was a very happy, I had a happy family. He literally lived, those fishing boats like they have, I don't know what they're called in Japan. They're similar to like China's sampans. He had one of those boats, and he raised a family on a boat. So he has past life experience as a businessman, as a family man. He had a very happy life. I feel like he carries a lot of happiness in his heart. He's a joyful person. Some of that's that past life influence. But I don't pick up a link with you and him in the past, But don't let that stop you, because he brings over really good soul level experience. I hope that helps. Thank you so very much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, guys, listen, we are at our hour. Psychic Bob has to wrap it up now. It's been a long day for me, and now it's my Friday night. I'm done with my work week. So it's time for Psychic Bob to Netflix and chill. And Baroness, too, she's had a busy week. I drive her crazy with all my requests I had. She helps me with scheduling and with projects and events. So she gets a night off, too. You guys are the best. Listen, Psychic Bob loves all of you. Be here tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Monday. You know what we're going to have tomorrow? We're going to have astrology. Nobody ever comes out to the Monday night. It's the lowest ranked show of the week, and it's really one of the best, because I'm going to go around the zodiac wheel, and I'm covering all 12 zodiac signs. I will be giving horoscopes for the week. I'm going to give you an overview of the major transits, what's going on for the week astrologically, how to deal with it, and then individual horoscopes for the week for all 12 zodiac signs. So come out and join us tomorrow. And if you come tomorrow, I'm going to show you my new astrology pendant. I got a new Aquarius charm, a vintage silver Aquarius charm. You want to see that? You got to come. It's from the 1970s, vintage charm from the 1970s. You got to come join us. So come out, see my jewelry, get your horoscopes, and let's have fun. We're going to do broadcast tomorrow night, 7 o'clock p.m., 7 Eastern. That's 7 Eastern, 6 Central Time, 5 Mountain, 4 Pacific. For those of you in Europe, midnight London time, 1 a.m. Paris or Continental Time. So I hope you'll join us. Love to have you. I love all of you. Thank you so very much for your support tonight. You guys rock. And thank you. Good to see you, Scott. I hope your wife got her message. Blessings to the both of you. Thank you so very much for all of your support. I love all of you. I wish I had time to talk to everybody personally, but it's my Friday night. Psychic Bob's taking off the Psychic Cat, and now I'm just going to Netflix and chill with Baroness Cold Bob's tonight. And I hope you guys are rocking it. I love you. We'll see you back here tomorrow for astrology forecast. You guys rock. Blessings to you and good night.